Hey there, breast friends. Y'all like this hat? My pastor gave me this hat. Is that not the coolest thing? I'm just vibing on this hat for a second. Okay. Having a conversation with a sister friend this morning about rest and restoration and self-care and grief and loss and a whole bunch of things. And, in her truth and transparency, she said, sis, I don't know how to restore me after a series of trauma and sadness and grief and loss. And I find that to be something that is common among women, especially, and in particular Black women, because society doesn't give Black women permission to not be okay. We always have to show up in the face of being strong or in the face of being resilient. A lot of times our anguish comes in connection to our children. We always want our children to have more than what we had. We want them to have a better life than what we had, and so on and so forth. It doesn't change the fact that it's hard. Parenting is hard, whether you're in a two-parent household or if you're single parenting this thing out. Parenting is hard, and because so often Black women function from a place of guilt and from a place of lack and from a place of I'm never going to do that when I have kids, we don't end up in good space with our kids, and we build unhealthy habits, and so they come to have the expectation that mom or dad is always going to be there to catch them when they fall. And the truth is, sometimes we gotta let them fall because they won't hear us until they fall. I mean, sometimes failure, trauma, and grief is unfortunately our greatest teacher because we don't always practice our self-care, or we don't always acknowledge that we need help when things are going well. I really just wanted to come on here to give you all a little bit of hope. The world right now is intense. I have not talked to a person in weeks where they are not in some way feeling the impact of what is happening globally, what is happening nationally, what is happening in our state, in our cities, in our own homes. So with that, I just say, find out what soothes you and go do that thing. Find out what brings you back to center and go do that thing. People are in need of hope. What does hope look like? What does hope look like for you?